Greetings and welcome to my Advanced Digital Marketing course, Strategy and Execution. I'm Imad Shukair. Today, we start part 2 of the course, and that covers the building of the digital marketing machine. In specific, we cover the digital marketing tools we use to automate each of the 4 stages of the customer life cycle. In part 1, we covered the strategic part of marketing. Let's begin. I start this chapter by reviewing what I covered in chapter 6 briefly, and then we move into defining what a marketing machine is. Then I introduce you to the relevant digital marketing tools for each of the 4 stages of the customer life cycle. This is a quick review of the entire course agenda. So as you can see here, the entire part 1 was about the fundamentals of strategic marketing, and we covered a lot of content related to the strategic part of marketing, including the marketing methodology, which is the 4 stages of the customer life cycle, the 3 stages of the customer journey, marketing and sales planning and management, and chapter 6 was the conclusion of part 1 by going step by step on how to design and build a marketing strategy and the marketing activity plan as well. In part 2, this is chapter 7 now, we are doing an introduction about the automation or the building of the marketing machine. Chapter 8 will focus on the marketing tools we use for building brand awareness. Chapter 9 will be about the marketing tools for customer engagement. Chapter 10 for the marketing tools for customer conversion, and chapter 11 for the tools we use in customer retention. Chapter 12 will be a summary of the entire course. Let's begin. What did we cover in the last chapter? It was an entire chapter about how to build your entire marketing strategy. If you did not watch that chapter or in the entire of chapter 1, make sure you do that, because chapter 1 has very important, essential knowledge that will be very required in order to build an effective marketing machine. We covered in chapter 6 specific essential knowledge that is required also to build a marketing strategy. And then after that, we build into step by step on how to develop a marketing strategy and then how to develop a marketing activity plan. In the business context, we hear this terminology, oh, that company has a strong marketing machine. So what is a marketing machine? A marketing machine, simply, the components of a marketing machine is a good marketing strategy, plus a good set of business processes, and the sales and marketing business processes, and a very sound marketing methodology and set of tools. Those tools that we will cover in this chapter and the upcoming chapters in part 2. The input of this marketing machine is mostly prospects, and the output should be delighted customers. And why we work or we focus on building our marketing machine? So that we can scale our marketing activities. So we can maximize the number of customers or prospects we can reach. And maximize, of course, the value that also we can deliver to customers. And by this, we can grow our business rapidly. This is an example of a marketing automation. So as you can see, it is a business process, I'm going to explain it, that takes prospects from one side and deliver from the other side delighted customers. At the brand awareness, the sample example can be, we can do some announcements on a website. Someone may watch a video on social media or on our website, or mainly when we speak about a brand, the person did not come to our website yet. So it can be here a blog or a picture someone will see on the internet, and that is not coming by chance. Our search engine optimization efforts or digital advertisements efforts make sure we place such relevant content to a certain prospect, okay, at the relevant time, okay, and by this we can establish a brand awareness about products that we have. And of course, the entire strategy is not only to display our brand or the products we have, but to make sure it leaves the opportunity for the prospects to interact with us. Okay, so we trigger their interest to click or take an action that brings them to us so that we can engage with them, which is the second stage of the customer life cycle. So if it's a mobile app, we can show them a product and we try to encourage them to click. How do we encourage them to click? This is our engagement strategy, of course. And once they click, okay, they may, if they are on the internet seeing an ad on social networks such as Facebook or wherever, we can encourage them to click and so that they can come to our website. When they come to our website, they might come, read a little bit, and then, of course, when they visit our website, here where the magic starts, is we install a tracking cookie inside their browser. And from here onward, we can reach them again. Now, until this stage, of course, we don't know this in specific who this person is, but because of this tracking script, okay, and using, of course, digital tools, we can easily retarget them later on. And this entire process we refer to as lead nurturing. Someone comes, checks a certain t-shirt or a product, a camera or whatever. After they leave, we can say, I want to display this ad on Facebook for those people who checked the product. Now, when we say we can display an ad, do we do this manually? In fact, the entire process can be automated. What we refer to as a marketing automation or a marketing workflow that will completely take people, nurture them. Nurturing contacts means taking them on different routes based on their actions. And during the entire process, we use something we'll cover later on as well in other chapters, which is called lead score. So we bring you check the ad. If you spend 1 minute, we give you 10 points. And then later on when you leave, we can display an ad for you. And then if you click the ad, we give you another 5 or 10 points. And then you come to our website, we encourage you to download trial, or we encourage you to read a certain blog. And if you do that, we give you more points. Then we ask you to sign in. Here where when we ask you to sign, if you really sign in, we give you more points because I assume this is you are even more interested. At the end, we give you an offer. And this is when we try to convert you here. So after you mature, you come with a certain score, we give you an offer, and then we can give you a better offer. If you don't close, then we lower your score and we put you back here, you know. And then we keep nurturing you until one day you become a customer. Now, if you may not buy yourself, but if we do this with a lot or big number of prospects, some quantities will convert and they become customers. And then we can have even the entire machine have some intelligence or artificial intelligence even to know what to optimize, what ads or what activities to put for what specific of prospects and based on what activities they have. This is an advanced area in marketing, which is implementation or the use of artificial intelligence in marketing. Okay, now I covered in previous chapters a very important concept. I will highlight it more now. We refer to as marketing-driven businesses versus sales-driven businesses. Marketing-driven businesses are those businesses that they sell a kind of a products where there is no need, you can say, for a salesperson to directly interact with a customer. The entire sales cycle can be completely automated from the beginning till the end through marketing activities. We refer to those businesses marketing-driven businesses, especially, of course, online e-commerce website. Marketing-driven businesses, in fact, that they enjoy lower cost because there is no need for an army of salespeople to try to push products. In fact, when you leave a customer on their own to make a choice, sometimes this is more powerful. And of course, there is no rule. So I'm not saying all businesses are marketing-driven. In fact, it's the contrary to that. Many businesses still are completely what we call sales-driven businesses. Sales-driven businesses are those type of companies where they know their products won't sell unless a salesperson is involved. And some of those companies who are on the extreme of being completely sales-driven, they avoid being that much into marketing because they assume if people hear about the concept without a salesperson being involved, people might take it the wrong way. One example of a lot of companies who are into sales are wealth management in banks. This is why we hear companies referring to their business as low-profile businesses. Why I am talking a lot about marketing versus sales-driven businesses? Why? Because know exactly where you stand. A lot of businesses are in between. They have marketing requirement and sales requirement. So when we speak about building of a marketing machine, it's very important to know which part you want to automate, and then the machine will hand over the lead to a specific salesperson. And that salesperson, of course, here when it comes to this stage in the sales funnel, the salesperson will handle it himself or herself directly. If it does not close, then the salesperson can lower the score, and once they save the record, the lead becomes automatically within the marketing machine, and it got nurtured until it becomes ready. All right. So this is very important if you want to automate marketing, is to know which part of your business is marketing, which part of your business is sales. Okay, now this is the marketing methodology, which covers the 4 stages of the customer life cycle. And let's go together over the marketing tools we use in each of the 4 stages. In brand awareness, these are the common tools: website, mobile app, content. In general, a lot of content. We always say content is the fuel of your entire marketing machine. Never think about being successful without working on producing good content. Okay, and if you are very careful person, you notice the details. I put here content, and then I put here the engagement, good content. Because at the beginning, more content is always better, because you want to spread it wide so that people will see it. But once you want to start to build direct engagement mechanisms, then you need to focus on building better quality content. This is why, of course, in the next chapter, when I cover content marketing, you will notice me saying when you produce any piece of content that you need to plan that content belongs to which of the 4 stages of the customer life cycle. Okay. A part of brand awareness also, of course, is organic search engine optimization. I will cover it in details in the next chapter. There is a lot of talk and hypes about that. You will learn the details of how to optimize your content or website for search engine optimizations, SEO. I will cover paid ads and loyalty or customer loyalty. Why customer or loyal customers are a part of the tools we use in brand awareness? Of course, because loyal customers can be engaged in referrals, etc. So we will also talk a little bit about them in brief. The marketing tools we use for brand awareness are those, and of course many others, but those are the basic tools that are there for brand awareness. Customer engagement, of course, a free trial. So don't try to give free trial in brand awareness. If someone sees a free trial from a company he or she is not aware of, they will take it that this company is cheap. Highly advisable is to build some attachment, some relationship first, and then give a free trial. Good content, mobile apps. What's amazing about mobile apps is a same mobile app can be used for brand awareness, customer engagement, customer conversion, even customer retention. It depends on the business as well. Paid advertisements, your website. We are going to see in the next chapter when we talk about website, how the same website should be designed so that it caters for both brand awareness, customer engagement, customer conversion, and customer retention. It should have different parts for each of the 4 stages of customers. Okay, now the tools we use for customer conversion: special offers, retargeting, direct sales, CRM, marketing automation, and drip marketing. For customer retention, we use, good products. So if you have good products, the machine will rotate. If you have bad products, you will struggle. You need to keep lubricating your machine all the time by investing more and more, and this is going to be hard for you. So what can fuel your marketing machine is a lot of investment on marketing, but if you have good products, then the marketing machine can continue to self-sustain its efficiency. It will be an efficient machine. Great. So customer loyalty strategy, membership, upselling, newsletters, etc. So I hope you like this slide because it gives you an idea about specific marketing tools we use in each of the 4 stages of the customer life cycle. This is an important tool which comes as the essential part of this chapter before we move into the upcoming 4 chapters. So as you can see here, this is the 4 stages of the customer life cycle. We have brand awareness, and then here we have customer engagement, customer conversions, and customer retention. So here I will show you the tools, the digital marketing tools, which are more relevant to each of the 4 stages. You notice here there are 4. And below, these tools are what we refer to as marketing platforms. The question is, do you need a marketing platform? I highly recommend you to look at marketing platforms. And here there are among the lowest in terms of cost for automation of marketing platforms such as Wix and Squarespace. And there are among the most expensive marketing platforms when we spoke about Oracle, SAP, and Adobe. However, go and look around for digital marketing platforms, because the platforms, you can use them, and or the center of your marketing platform is the contact. So you will store your contacts, segment them, and then from here, they have a lot of course, what a marketing platform. Maybe in a future video after the course, I will cover specific marketing platforms, because I have very good experience in many of those marketing platforms, This is the IBM. I forgot to mention it here, IBM Watson Marketing. All right. So sorry for this. It keeps coming up. Now let's cover the marketing tools for each of the 4 stages of the customer life cycle. Again, the digital marketing tools, you notice here, these are the tools that you own. All right. They are very important to see them from this perspective. So if you are building a marketing machine, make sure you have those, yourself. So you must have a website. You must focus on search engine optimization. You must focus on content marketing, and having a mobile app is an extra plus if a mobile app can benefit your business. Don't try just to have a mobile app for your business without knowing how it should work, because of course people, if you succeed in making people download it, you don't want them to keep it for a few days or a few minutes sometimes and uninstall it after that. So it should bring a lot of value to those who will download it. And then once you succeed in doing that, it's an amazing opportunity to use a mobile app in your entire marketing strategy. If you want some specific examples or questions about mobile apps, feel free please to write it in the comments below. Now, social media or social networks are the platforms or the tools where you can reach, of course, prospects. Somebody might say the entire digital marketing strategy is based on the existence of social networks, because people, if you remember when people were not on the internet, you could reach them using the classical marketing channels, which are TV, radio, and newspapers. Today, newspapers are also online. So this is why, the existence of social networks is what really created this huge transformation and the move from classical marketing to digital marketing. So this is, in fact, the tools that, of course, you don't own, but you need to master in terms of managing where you can reach your specific social media content that you have. Now, somebody might say, where do I store the heart of my marketing machine, which could be the content? Of course, if you use a software tool like here, this can be another marketing. So the entire machine you have here will be your marketing platform that you use, where you will use to store your contacts. So you need tools. This is why the website is one of the tools, but it's not the platform that you have. So make sure you have a digital marketing platform on top of which you will build your digital marketing machine. And these are all the tools that you may use, in your entire marketing machine. If you want to display ad and reach people not organically, so you can use YouTube, you can use all of these for free, all right? But if you want to reach more people than in your ecosystem, then you can pay money and reach them through advertisements. All right, and this is here when we speak even about the classical channels like radio and television and the rest of the social networks. So this is what we refer to as the classical channels, also that you can refer to, you can use, which are referrals, marketing events, or other activities. They are very effective, by the way, and depends on your specific business. So this was a very brief about the brand awareness tools that are used in building the digital marketing machine. When it comes to customer engagement, okay, so following the brand awareness, we need to start to engage with the clients. So these are your own tools also, like your website also, mobile app, content marketing, and the forms and call to actions on your website. Also, a lot of engagement can happen on social media. And of course, a lot of questions people ask, do we encourage people to interact with us by bringing them to our website or engage with them directly on social media? I can say it depends. Preferably if you bring people to your website, because you can have site visits and you will improve the ranking of your website by having more visitors, and then you get the opportunity to control more the engagement on your website. But some platforms don't have engagement platforms, so I highly recommend you, when you display something, always leave it with to know more click. So put a click so that people can click it to bring them to your website or download the app or whatever call to action that you want to put. Of course, you can also pay to publish information, especially in the area related to remarketing. So somebody visits your website, they leave, you can also reach them again by putting an ad for them. And the classical channels for engagement are, of course, the most classical free trial. So give people free trial, give people marketing, invite people to marketing events, seminars, exhibitions, limited free use, other activities, and of course download our free sample, download our document, download our whatever blog content you may have. Customer conversion, the tools we use in customer conversions, of course, are very important, because this is the stage where we can do the actual selling. And your actual tools, if you have an e-commerce website, these are the tools you own. Mobile app, you can sell from your direct app. And when it comes now to conversions, if your business is business to business, or you are more into sales driven, your salespeople are, of course, your guides to close or convert customers for your business. And sales promotions are, of course, the most important tactic. When we spoke in the chapter 6 about marketing strategy, we saw how very important, when you are designing your product strategy, the pricing comes handy. In terms of when you put the pricing structure, is to make sure you allow buffers for sales and promotions and cost of marketing per product. Secure this flexibility is of course by lowering your cost. So if you have a product that's costing you so much, then you have to increase your prices. If you cannot, then you have a problem. Go back to the drawing board and redesign your entire business model, and not only your marketing strategy. Classical channels in conversion, also, of course, in your distribution model, partners, seminars, and exhibitions. Customer loyalty is very important, very key. We're going to have a dedicated part, which is when we speak about the tools we use for customer retention. But always think about your loyalty strategy, because your loyalty strategy is your key element to keeping the relationship open with your clients even after they buy. You can even upselling those clients, or you can leverage your relationship with them to make sure they can bring you additional clients. And this is what we refer to here as referral. By this, I think I covered this introduction about the entire set of tools, okay, we use in each of the 4 stages of the customer life cycle. I hope you enjoyed this chapter, and now in the next chapter I will be covering each set of tools in good level of details by giving you specific demonstrations on the relevant tools, so that you can finish this course with a lot of benefits on how to take your marketing to the next level. I hope you enjoyed this course again, and please don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to reach me, you can send me emails on ask@imadshukair.com and visit my website, imadshukair.com. If you want to become my Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/imadshukair. Thank you for watching, and looking forward to meeting you in the next chapters. Have a lovely time. Bye-bye.